Fullback here again, and I'm going to be doing my quick thoughts on Doctor Who Under the Lake. Now, basically, synopsis. It starts out with like this team on this underwater base, and they find a mysterious spaceship or some sort of alien craft, or it could be some military prototype or something like that, and they find some mysterious symbols on the inside and strange things, and then eventually one of the crew members dies when the ship, the exhaust goes off and he dies. They go and they find out that he has become a ghost. So 3 days later, Clara and the Doctor arrive on the base, and they discover that this base is abandoned. It seems it's all everything's all over the place, and they find these ghosts, and they don't try to run from these ghosts, and it turns out they don't really do anything to harm them. They kind of just look at them and walk away. But then they find out after going into the ship, they find these symbols, and then the ghosts do try to attack them this time. So they run, and then they find the other crew members in there. So they talk about what's happened, that these ghosts, and they don't know what's going on. They don't know what this spaceship is or the strange symbols on the inside. So they're trying to figure it out. Obviously, they're pretty freaked out, and they don't know what to do. So they try and figure out what these ghosts want. They plan different things to get to these ghosts and find out what exactly is it that they're trying to do. What is it that they want? What are the mysterious symbols? How did the base get flooded in the first place? How did it, get underwater? And so there's this big mystery evolving, and obviously they'll expand it in part two, and so it's all mysterious, and it's pretty creepy. So that was the plot. So as for the actual story as a whole, the characters are once again pretty good. I mean, Capaldi and Coleman are great as Doctor and Clara, respectively. Just typical Dr. Clara adventures. They're both entertaining to watch. Clara had a little bit more to do here than she did in last time's two-parter, mostly because, Missy isn't here, so, that she doesn't get overshadowed by Missy. As for the crew members, they were okay. They weren't completely forgettable, but they weren't that memorable. I do remember the lady, the deaf woman who used sign language, and her friend who used sign language too, and the guy who wanted to be with Unit. And also there's this sort of fangirl character which Stephen Moffat really likes to write now. I think she was like a fan of the Doctor and in Unit and all that. So I will say that when the crew member died at the beginning, there wasn't really much build up to it, so you didn't go, oh my god, he died. It was kind of like, oh, okay, he's dead. But, obviously, it's the opening, so you're not going to get to know him. But the actual ghosts themselves were interesting. Their designs they were kind of like semi-transparent with like mist coming from them, and they had like no eyes, and you could see through, which was pretty cool as a decent looking effect. And the effects with the water coming in were pretty cool, as it looks like they were just pumping water through the portholes, which were pretty cool. Although there were occasional points where it kind of looked like it was like green screen CGI water. It looked pretty bad, but they were only on screen for like a few seconds, so that's good. There isn't really much to say about this episode. I know it's been getting pretty good reviews, and that's cool. I thought it was a decent episode. I will say I found it an improvement over the previous two episodes. It was a better plot. It was more mysterious. it was definitely more intriguing. I'm intrigued to find out what happens, even if part 2 is going to live up to that or be a letdown. Who knows? But yeah, I'm looking forward to what happens next. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The episode was decent. It was mysterious. It was, um, I guess, creepy. It was. I didn't find it really creepy, but it was. It had an interesting like monster design. So and yeah, the whole idea of what exactly these beings want with the Sword of Orion and to do with the temple, it was interesting. So I'm looking forward to how they uh, evolve on this. So yeah, that felt like a quick thoughts, didn't it? Yeah, this one seems to have been one of the shorter ones, but yeah, those are my quick thoughts on Under the Lake. Yeah, this has been a pretty short one, but hey, I don't really have much to say, but that's not a bad thing. It's more like, it's good because I don't have much to complain about. So, me, like to complain about a lot. But anyway, yeah, those were my quick thoughts, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.